when I was a schoolgirl, when I was a little girl, hashtag Santana. When I was in school, like I was about to start this bitch over. Why? When I used to go to the library as a kid, and I would reach a point in my book where I'm either really excited, like it's really good, or I'm like really bored, or whatever the fuck. I would flip to the next chapter or the last chapter and read what's gonna happen because I can do that. But in life, you cannot do that. You don't got that kind of control game. You can't skip 3 chapters ahead, read the first couple lines of the chapter, and be like, okay. I'm at ease now that I know what's coming. You don't know what's coming. You've never been there, so you don't know how to get. You don't know how you're gonna get there. You don't know who's there. You've never been there, gang. I don't know who needed to hear that. Change on the bottom of the deck. I swear, I was just shuffling the cards before I started this, like, and I was gonna shuffle them some more. Change is at the bottom of the deck. You have never been there, bro. It's funny that this owl is here. I was doing research on Oshun earlier, and like there's different roads to Oshun or whatever, and one of them, the symbolism was an owl, and I'm trying to remember which one that was. Owls are significant. Wisdom is significant. The ability to see from above is significant. In the midst of change, a lot of times you gotta shift your perspective, bro, because if you keep your eyes down here, you gonna get caught up in the storm, baby. It's funny. This is really funny that this is coming up, bro, because I was just saying to myself that I feel like there's a lot. Niggas want me confused right now. Whenever I say niggas, I'm never even talking about a person. Like, I don't know who niggas are. You know how like that's what they say? Niggas is the they. Niggas want me confused, bro. But I'm not confused. It's a lot of shit that's been going on energetically. Like a lot of funky monkey energy, bro. I don't know if you've been picking up on that. But I have too. I have. But it's a lot of funky monkey energy going on. And it's like you want, like, niggas want my faith to waver. I'm gonna just say they. They want my faith to waver. They want me to be confused. I'm not confused, gang. I'm quite certain about what the fuck going on. I'm quite certain about what is mine and what I'm owed and what's coming my way. How is it getting to me? I don't know. What is gonna look like when it gets to me? I don't know. I'm not supposed to. I ain't never been there before. Are you hearing me? Don't get lost in the sauce, gang. Should I start with the oracle? We're gonna start with the oracle. We got change here first. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out. But let's see. If anybody else wants to make an appearance here. And it's crazy because it's my vintage wisdom oracle deck, and I talked about the owl being wisdom. Wisdom is necessary here. Look at that. Innocence. You know, it's funny because purity is also at the bottom of the deck here. And also, when I was doing a reading a couple days ago, patience came out as well. I think patience and innocence are the 2 cards in this deck with children. And it had me thinking about time, right? Particularly in regards to patience. But patience is important because the children here too. Also, birds is here. Cardinals might be significant. But also, 5 minutes to a child that's waiting on something they want feels like 30 days, bro. No bullshit. Like, no bullshit. That shit feels like forever. The night before school feels like 3 nights in one. The level of excitement that you're sitting on waiting to go to school. Or the level of anxiety you're sitting on waiting to go to school. Like, that night feels so long. This change is requiring you to step out of knowing everything. You don't know everything, my nigga. You can't know everything. You shouldn't know everything. God forbid you know everything. Because if you did, you would only get in the way, my nigga. I hate to break it to you. But like humans do have that self-sabotaging tendency. We will get in our own way. We can't help but do that. We can't. So if you're in a position right now where you're confused, like you know things are changing, but you're very uncertain about where your feet are gonna land after the dust settles, know that you are okay. This is your confirmation here that you are okay. And just because you don't know the way the cookie crumble, don't mean the crumble gone cookie. Right. Wheel of Fortune and then the Four of Wands, my nigga. Just because you don't know the way the cookie finna crumble, don't mean the crumble ain't cooking, bro. No shade. Like, somebody's experiencing major shifts in the home space, though. Like, the wheels are turning in the home space. People's sense of security is shifting in the home space. Maybe that's your security. Maybe you're a little uncertain about where you'll be next year, this time next year. Maybe I'm gonna get a little too specific. Maybe I'm talking about me. Okay, let's reel it in. Confirmation. Reel it in, gang. Reel it in. Everything is okay. Don't let these people make you feel like time is of the essence, because whatever's meant to happen is happening regardless, bro. But where you land, though. Let me say about that Four of Wands. Four of Wands is 4 legs to a bed. That's 4 legs to a chair. That's 4 corners to a square, my nigga. That's solid as fuck. Let me tell you something. Where your feet is landing, it's going to allow you to ground. It's going to allow you to be self-sufficient. The shift that's happening is forcing your validation inward. With this hermit here, with this light here. You got to trust you, gang. That's what this is. And it's crazy because the change and then the innocence is like, wait, am I a child? That's the duality of it all. The innocence is around certainty of the way the major picture looks. There's no way you're gonna know that, my nigga. You need to accept innocence and lack of knowing in that regard. But grounding, you being grounded in truth, what you know to be true, what you feel to be true, that's what's allowing the wheels to turn here. Cause oh. Crazy how the Hermit was here, not the Star is here. Did I shuffle the cards up? I'm gonna see it when I watch it back, but no. Now the Star is here on the bottom. You're calling in something big. You're calling in something much bigger than you. You're calling in something that's bigger than your peripherals can reach. And for that reason, you might be a little confused right now. Then the Fool jumped out. But it's okay for you to not know. Jump anyway. Leap anyway. Do the thing anyway. Apply anyway. Go on the tour anyway. Make the plans anyway. Say yes to that email anyway. You're not supposed to know everything. But bet on you. Bet on you, though. Let's get some. I haven't touched my clarifying deck. Let's get some clarifying cards real quick. The Fool is here at the bottom of this deck as well. And then the Two of Wands just dropped off in the front. Two of Wands is about planning. The Fool being juxtaposed by planning is like Things might not go the way you necessarily plan. You might have this set out perfect cookie cutter dream of how you want this shit to go. Not even so much what you want, but how you want it to go. Release how you want it to go. Loosen up on the plan, gang. Make some room for help. Make some room for divine intervention. Make some room for fucking whimsy, my nigga. Innocence is here. Innocence is being asked of you. This change is requiring innocence of you. Maybe you're someone who's had to have all the answers for a very, very long time. People probably look to you for the answer. You probably never got a chance to be the baby. Hashtag boss baby. I don't know if Capricorn energy is significant here. Libra rising energy might be significant here. I'm getting Saturn heavy though. I say Libra rising because Capricorn in the 4th house. But there's you don't need to be the boss right now. Okay? Not in that way. Not in a way of having every single box checked, every single rock turned over, every single before you move. Oh. Death in a reverse. King of Wands. There's some resistance to release around control here. King of Wands is like most arrogant. Most fucking... Like, this nigga don't need no help. Fuck he look like asking for help. Bitch. Who? Are you testing me? Are you like trying me? Bro. And then also the 2 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. This came up in a reading previously that I did for myself around like having grief around being the only one, like carrying the grief alone, bearing the weight of things alone. But like in order for you to turn that 2 of Wands into 4 of Wands, you kinda gotta share the load, my nigga. Again, like I said, 4 posts to a bed. If it's only 2 posts of the bed in the front, the top of the bed or the bottom of the bed is gonna be on the ground. That's not an even distribution of weight. So there has to be a release around complete totalitarian control, my nigga. And then also with this innocence, it's like this child isn't in this picture alone. Like you might need a companion, gang. And I'm also thinking about the fact that Hermit was at the bottom of the deck. It didn't even come all the way out. So there's something here about trusting yourself, but not completely isolating yourself. And maybe that's where the true test comes in, where the true challenge comes in. Trusting yourself despite being in the midst of other people. Anything else, Spirit? 1344 on the 10. That's 444. 4 of Wands. The Emperor. What about the Emperor? 3 of Swords. I thought we was wrapping up. This Emperor and this 3 of Swords, though, here makes me feel like you have assumed the role of defense, assumed the role of control, assumed the role of a leader because of hurt. Because people have let you down. Because you've been in positions where you have wanted to share the weight with people and they just didn't hold their own. But what's different about now, what's different about this change and this Wheel of Fortune here is that the tables are turning. Funny how I keep talking about tables and then the 4 of Wands, but I'm sorry. The tables is turning here. And with this innocence, with this, like, the thing about children is they're not supposed to fend for themselves. That's what's also new about this space that you're stepping into. You will not have to fend for yourself, my nigga. And that might be jarring to hear. That might sound unbelievable. I know. That's the whole confusion that I was talking about in the beginning of this. Don't be confused, bro. When this shit reach you, do not be confused. Because remember, this is exactly what the fuck you called in, gang. Sometimes the very thing you want is the thing that you feel the most undeserving of. And you got to do a little bit of work around that. Because you want it for a reason. You want it because you deserve it. You want it because it's yours. And change is here. It's just waiting on you to catch up. Put the steel iron fist down. And welcome in innocence. We got 16 minutes. Love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Or don't. But I fuck with you.